At this time, the Q&A will begin with General Edwards. Please move to the center aisle where an usher will be with a microphone.
This is always that uncomfortable time when no one really wants to grab the microphone, be that guy or gal. I get that. I'm here. By the way, I don't have all the right answers either, but I'll give it my best shot. So please, by all means. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, Captain Borger, AG CCC 19002. Sir, in your opinion, what do you think are the three most important leadership skills one must possess or develop to become successful in a command position or a staff position?
Wow, that's a shotgun blast there. Woo! Anybody else want to take that one on? I think I mentioned one of the things you have to have, regardless of staff or command, is please have a seat. Listening to your people. Really, that's why I love being AG. It's all about people. But investing in your people, listening to your people, building the best team you can so that when someone tells you that the sky outside is purple, you don't have to go look out the window. You just know it's purple. Listening, having that kind of faith and confidence in the team that works for you, I think that's important whether you're staff or whether you're command. I think certainly you have to have good judgment skills as a staff or a commander, and not all of us have intuitive, great judgment skills. Let's face it, we continually develop. I know even to this day, I continue to develop that, and you try to get smarter. That a lot of people talk about emotional intelligence. You try to get smarter in terms of, if you're trying to negotiate or win an issue, to only say so much or look for commonalities, but having the right amount of judgment. So judgment as a staff officer, judgment as a commander is really key, because the people you work for expect you to exercise great judgment. They expect you to take care of the team that you just built and the people that you trust. I think ultimately the last thing I'd say is, as both a staff and a commander, you have to have a good situational awareness. And when I say situational awareness, it's kind of very broad. It could be considered some of that's judgment too, some of that's your team, but situational awareness so that you know what your boss's issues are. You know what he or she, what are their important objectives? What does success look like to them? How about their boss's boss? How do you nest within that? Your situational awareness of what's going on around you in the Army. What is it that you're focused on, your team's focused on? How does that plug into the different types of layers? And it's also situational awareness, just like the other day. I know for a fact when General Milley, my boss, goes over to testify on the Hill, he gets a little stressed out, and he's getting about 100 pounds to put in a 25-pound bag. They're trying to brief him up on every single Army program in case a senator or congressman asks him the question. And so from a situational awareness standpoint, I know that he's on pins and needles and his time is very tight and his temper may be way up. If I've got something that can wait until tomorrow to talk to him about, I'm probably better off waiting till tomorrow to talk to him about it, right? Because I'm situationally aware that he is probably going to chew my ass if I walk in there and ask him something that can wait till tomorrow when he's going to go over on the Hill and testify. I just got kind of situational awareness throughout your time. That includes, being around your soldiers. If you have soldiers that have family issues, being situationally aware of your soldiers' issues and maybe what they need or what they may need. Having situational awareness kind of 360. And probably the last thing as a staff officer or commander is being situational aware of how your guidance, how your leadership is impacting those that work for you. Because a lot of us don't think, you don't look at yourself with the objective eye, looking outside of your body kind of thing. And you should. You should think to yourself, okay, I'm making this decision. What are the second, third order impacts of this? How am I being perceived as a leader? Are my actions truly in the best interest of the organization, of the soldier, or are they personal? Is this about me? When it's about you, as a staff officer or commander, you're going off the path, and you're probably gonna fail at some point. So those three things, I just kind of pull them out of a hat, but I'd say situational awareness and your judgment and building the right teams and listening to those teams. Thank you.